There is the use of the maker system within the education segment today within few select schools and universities. So what this is essentially open source electronic toolkits and raw materials that can be utilized towards actually making things. So this changes the way students learn, because now instead of learning something in theory on paper, they're able to actually practically apply it and do something in real time and very hands-on. So, and then tying up with things like 3D printing and augmented reality, this maker movement has a chance to go a long way, because now you can not only make something, you can actually also print it and create it, and then the students have the real-time hands-on learning experience. So as of now, there are very handful of institutions that use this, with the key starter toolkits, as they call it, being Arduino and Raspberry Pi. But we expect this number also to grow. This will definitely be a movement of sorts where the which has the potential to revolutionize the use of technology within the education segment. So in conclusion, the essential guidance from IDC, based on the research that we have conducted on the education segment, is as follows. So firstly, it's very, very important to embrace the new paradigm. So things like robotics, 3D printing, maker movement, virtual augmented reality, all these things are very real and very now. So we are at the crux, as I mentioned before, of shifting to this new paradigm of IT infrastructure adoption, usage, and in a crux where we're revolutionizing the use of technology within education institutions. So it's very important for education institutions to embrace this new paradigm. Also, there has to be, in order to successfully embrace a new paradigm, increased collaboration between the faculty, the students, the teachers, the overall IT management, the overall staff is very important. So in order to have a new set of technology to be introduced into your institution, to successfully utilize it, there needs to be a lot of collaboration. There will be hiccups, but it's important to collaborate. It's important for the students to be on board, and students are usually on board because they're very current generation. But it's important for the teachers to be on board. It's important for the overall staff to be on board. It's important for education institutions to have a CIO as well, and for the entire framework to collaborate with each other. Also, IT today has to be treated as an education enabler. So it's not something that's a support function where IT is in the background, it keeps your laptops running, it keeps your desktops going. There's some content that's accessed through it, but that's not the way forward. IT has to be an education enabler. IT has to be the backbone that enables the creation, delivery, and consumption of content across the institution. Also, it's important for institutions today to have a proactive allocation of resources to adapt to the changing education segment. So what I mean by that is, institutions will already have an infrastructure and IT framework with, a set number of servers, 50% cloud usage, and so on. But then moving forward, they have to understand that if I have to participate in the maker movement, or if I need to have expand my mobility initiatives by so-and-so percentage, what is the back-end infrastructure resources that today I have to proactively allocate in order to make sure that I'm able to adopt some of these technologies in the future. So that's very important. And also, lastly, the education system, like all our lives now, has become very application-centric. So we are looking at a very application-centric, interactive learning